Tarot story. All right. Let's get this together. Stay. I think that's good. Okay. How's everybody doing? It's Dharma. Dharma. It's going to be a daily. It's going to be 24 to 36 hours. I'm already tongue-tied. That's good news. This is for the entire tribe. It's a tarot story, so it's meant to be fun and entertaining and lots of comedy, tribe time, tarot time, whatever. It's interactive, so everyone here is going to be chatting. Recommend you watch it with comments. Where the conversation stops here, we pick it up over on the Raven's Nest. There's links for that everywhere. It's on Facebook. You can come and chat with us. And yeah, so it's a story. Just listen, get a pen and paper, write down specific messages, okay? And then wait till after it plays out to understand what the message was from Spirit. I don't recommend that you come into this hoping to hear about a specific person because it's 24-hour tarot, right? Spirit's going to tell you what's going to happen for 24 hours, right? Right? Let's get some sage on it. My friends, thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. Making changes. I'm getting ready to get some stuff together for you guys. Everybody keeps asking me for specific things, so I'm going to make that stuff available for you. This is white sage. Regular old. All of that. Snap back to reality. Lose yourself. You know it, you own it, you never get one chance to blow it. That's Eminem. We also sing here. I recommend that you turn it down because I am one loud biatch. That is a fact, my friends. Alright. We got the sage on it. I've got the dailies coming up, but I'm skipping today because I get them up too late in the day, so the one coming up is for tomorrow, so it'll be a day in advance, and then we'll do the lives for that day. Okay? Hi, Stacy. Carrie. Yeah, I don't know the words. I'm not much of a rapper. I was always the fly girl, right? I wasn't the one rapping or beatboxing. I was the one twerking in the background. That was my life goal. For a long time, I wanted to be a fly girl. Really bad. Like really, really bad. Goals. Ooh, Romeo. That just flung right out there. I guess we're going to get started. Guides, angels. From the highest good only. Calling Gable. Michael as a gatekeeper, please. All of a sudden, I'm blushy. Like, I can't believe what I'm hearing. It's almost like someone sits down next to you, or if you're the masculine, somebody sits down, a masculine sits down on the couch or wherever you're sitting, and takes someone else's hand. Do you hear my heart beating? Do you understand? Do you feel the same? Am I only dreaming? I think that someone is, they're in their feelings. Okay, we're talking about the eternal flame. They're pounding, their heart is pounding when they look at you, when they think about you. They might watch you on social media or somehow, whatever. But it's like they can see a future. The poet talks about having clear sight. He's very clear about what he wants and what he sees, and that's the one. Sometimes they call this card the love at first sight card. I heard they've always known. Okay, we're talking about romance here. but it does feel like there's a pause. I keep hearing that it's like a record. Am I only dreaming? And then it'll play again and then play again. Like they think that it's... I just saw the Piper again. They think maybe somebody's a player. There's no way that they could actually love me the way that I love them. I need a sign. A real sign. The Singer of Healing. I think that call gets answered. Someone's like, I need a sign. And then the Singer of Healing is like, if that's what you need to move out of this spot. Because someone's like, it's almost like they can't like breathe because they can see everything that it should be. They can. That's happening. But I don't know why. Oh, Lady of the Harvest. So Lady of the Harvest is Virgo Libra time. September, October. She's... So you can imagine the person that would be in charge of a harvest. Okay? They start in the wintertime, sprouting the seedlings, doing whatever they do. Go all summer, then they plant them in the ground, and then they grow it and prune it and do all the things. But when it's harvest time, this one here makes the call that says the weather's right, time to let it go. Sky. And they're very, very nonchalant about it. You're dismissed. Bye-bye, crop of 2020. Time to replant something else. And they're like, and this one over here is like, how can you be so... Can't you feel what I feel? And you got a hobby, and they're like, no, I'm not going to let myself feel anything at all. Because I know what that leads to. Okay, my job is to harvest things. And I know good and well that if I let myself gaze into your fucking Romeo eyes over here, that I'm going to be feeling that, and I don't want to feel that. So, you see how my head is turned? It's like I won't even stop looking at me. It's over there, and it's like staring at me. I'm just like, fucking stop it. But why are you looking at me like that? He of the fiery sword. Can we just be real about some things? Somebody's getting blindsided with something. Blindsided. It might be an attack of the feels. Like it might come out spraying like a bottleneck. Somebody might lose their shit. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to be all, I'm Queen of Swords. I don't feel... I know when it's time to let things go, so I'm just going to let things go. And that's just the way it is. And I'm fine about it because I'm the fucking Lady of the Harvest. That's what I do. Okay? I let things go and I'm fine with that. But there's like, really? And she's all, it might come out like a gusher. Okay? She might be a squirter from the eyes. It might get ugly. Okay? Have you ever seen someone who really, really hates crying end up crying? It's awful. Their face contorts. It's bad. It's really bad. And I think that someone's gonna... I don't know what it is about this healing, but it just feels like somebody steps in and like shows honest, genuine feelings, right? And she's all fucking get out of here with that shit. She's a leaker. Put that stuff back in your face, man. I mean, honestly. But that's her. She doesn't want to. She feels okay. She talks about release and grief, but she also gets it, right? And I keep opening the deck and the gotcha card is there. And somebody shocks you with emotion. And you're like, is my face bleeding? Why is my face all wet? Like you might it might just come out of your face. I don't know why. Or what it is that we're talking about. Okay, maybe someone gets really close to you and has a problem pronouncing P's. Okay, it might just be on your face. Or if you want to go the dirty route, that could happen too. Talk about a fucking pearl necklace, my sisters, whatever. Something's on your face. She don't know why, but there it is, okay? It's shocking. She can't believe it. What is this? Was it raining in here? This is like something about Mary. Her hair stays up. That's awful. You're all a bunch of dirty birds. Aquarius. See, she's really like, yeah, you're blushing. I'm sorry. No, see, I say things and it's not until far after I've said it that it registered. Like, do you realize what you just said just now? And I'm like, what? No, I did not. Prove it. And they're like, bitch, it's published live for the whole world. And you're like, oh, oops. Detached, okay? It's the Aquarius card, right? That's this. She's real. Sorry, not sorry. Okay? But I just saw the tracks, train tracks, and the bunnies. And that kind of talks about, it's the lady of the harvest. She's like, there's going to be another harvest soon. I'm not worried about it. Like, that's my job, is to put down a new harvest. This particular one just had to end. Sometimes it's a bumper crop, sometimes it's not. You chugga-lugga-lugging with my papa power. He's an international harvester. Why am I singing that? What's an international harvester? It's a heartbreaker all over the world. The lily. So I want to say look for more developments on this day, because it looks like there's a moment in time where someone is sitting being all. Okay, she might have eyes. I figured it out. Okay, for those of you who have been in the tribe for a minute, we've been talking about my face. And I can't do resting bitch face, right? Because I think it's stupid. And my face doesn't do that. I have resting bitch eyes. I can fuck your world up with my eyeballs. I can do that. Yeah. That's the conclusion that we came to about that. Resting bitch eyes. And that's what she's doing. Just like, you can just like, this one can look into her eyes and be like, she fucking hates me. La 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 la. So what are you going to do about it, fool? If you think that, if you think she hates you, you're gonna sit there and cry about it? You gonna cry? Are you going to stop squatting? Permanent squat. Okay? Get up and like do something about it instead of writing 90s punk songs. Okay? Do something about it. She doesn't have to hate you. I don't even think she does. She just let it go. The Lady of the Harvest does not hate her harvest. She's just not attached to it. There's plenty of good things about it. Remember that one September day at, dawn? When we frolicked and it was, there was dew and it was moist. Remember that? Full harvest. I remember that. But you can't just let a plant just keep growing. You have to deal with it. I mean, don't get me wrong, biology will do its thing. Okay, but if you're trying to fucking eat the stuff on there, you need to pick it or it's yucky. She does think the tractor's sexy. She's like, why don't you come mow my fucking lawn? Right? But they won't. She sits still. He's just sitting there. That's all they're doing? They're not gonna, and so she's detaching. She's like, well, I do have the ability to make a new crop. Like, all these fields are mine. Everything is whatever. I can do that. But then we have the butterfly. That's probably this. Okay, the shock, everything changes. And it comes with the Celtic... Oh! And the swans. It's always kind of a big deal for me when these two cards come out together. Because not only is it your soulmate, because there's lots and lots and lots and lots of different kinds of soulmates. This one is this Celtic knot. It's the love of your life. Unconditional love, always has been, always will be. Right? The dolphins. And the grasshopper. Okay, sometimes these cards come to... We need to do a play with me tarot because I want to show you guys how to... We did sound. Okay, we did music. We can do that again. But and you might have... I can't remember what else we did. But I want to show you guys how to see. Right? And I kind of looked down and it's like I saw the Romeo character. The real lover. The one that's actually in love. Stand up. They make a move. The tree. They make a real move. I just heard the word terrified. This is going to bite me in the ass. Never is a promise, and you can't afford a lie. The bear. Somebody is shaking in their boots over what it is that's about to be presented to you. Because it looks like the setup for the situation is these two people. There is love there. The Lady of the Harvest, that's Venus time. That's love, relationship, whatever. But there's also the ability to become unattached. And it seems like I'm trying to be like, oh yeah, she's a goddess. She gets it. She knows. This bitch is nervous. Okay? She has hobjab in her ear. Like, don't you dare. You know that's a terrible idea. You know that it's... I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about because look it. It's that guy. The one that has actual, like the one that will show up, the one that's actually there. You know what I mean? It's the one that's, I'm talking as far as like their feelings. They're the ones that would. Right? But she's got some kind of bug in her ear that's telling her that it's a bad idea. The woman and the child. And so out of nowhere, I'm going to say like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. We have communication. I'm like, for whatever reason, I'm nervous to look at it. I don't want to. What kind of communication? It's a modern witch. 4 of Cups. So when this happens, okay, again, this is the Lady of the Harvest right there. That's her face. Yep, that's my harvest. She's got resting bitch eyes. Out of nowhere, here comes this other, it's the sun. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. And I say, it's all right. The Chariot and the Hierophant. I'm gonna get you one way or another. Somebody might resonate with like a leather jacket, okay? They might drive a motorcycle or want to. Look at the looks on their faces. Right? Somebody might like roll up at your house. The Devil, King of Wands. And they might give you this look like they have something on their mind, like they want to talk to you. Page of Rods. And you're like, I've already let you go. I'm the Lady of the Harvest. What are you doing here? Why are you talking to me? The Emperor. They're mad. Daddy's mad. They're confused. Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Are you going to kiss me or not? Are we going to do this or what? Three of Swords. Our bleeding hearts of the world unite. It's like somebody rolls up and like walks right up to you and you're like, well, hi. You know, I don't know where you are. You might be out and about because there is a vehicle here. But it's like they see you and then they become fixated on you. That's this too. Fixated, like they're looking right at you. And she's sitting there like with the resting bitch eyes like, can I fucking help you? Yes. And they walk up and they're like, but what are they like? They stop showing me the Two of Cups. Stop that right now. Oh, I just unplugged my heater. Everything got quiet all of a sudden. I don't want to listen. I don't want to listen in that hard. I heard you should. I don't want to. You can't make me. Let me get the fairies. The baby fairies. So someone just like walks right up to you and I mean, that's what I'm saying. They were always squatted. Always squatted. I don't squat. Right? That's just what they do. They're a squatter. Until they're not. And they like, and you're like, oh shit, that one's on the move. How's it going? Right? Eight of Rods. And they have shit to say. Much things to discuss. Eight of Swords. Let's just go ahead and clear some stuff up right now. And you're all, would rather not? Nine of Cups. But then they like hug you. You get a hug. A big hug. They might bring you stuff. Like you might have a bunch of stuff in your hands. You might wind up dropping stuff that's in your hands. Because of said hug, right? They might just grab you up. And you're like, wow. That's... But it looks like it's the feminine, her, the lady of the harvest. It looks like her that reaches out and grabs. Reach out and touch me. Ace of Wands. Why? What's this all about? Like they roll up all fucking... Oh, here she comes. Two of Wands. Because it's like Ace of Wands. Yeah. It took everything in them to get up, right? Because I was saying that they're like a squatter. They squat, they don't do stuff. They just sit still. They're a stone man. This particular elemental is made of stone, right? And for them to completely stand up, it would be hard to do that. But they do. But it's like when they decide to do that, when they decide to come forward, they're coming forward with a vengeance. And then there's this embrace, judgment, King of Pentacles. And then they sit back down. Queen of Pentacles. I've determined that you are, in fact, the cheese to my macaroni. They might really like your ladies. You know what I'm saying? They might be about those. She might also do the shoulder thing. Like her shoulders are out all the time and they're like, that's the sweetest King of Pentacles ever. So we have the King and Queen of Pentacles. Like, I think that's what they might say. This isn't a harvest that you should collect. Do you harvest the harvest? What's the word? The high priestess. She needs a minute to think about this. I'm gonna be like, just wait a damn minute. The lovers. The magician. It feels like she leaves. Four of Pentacles. Goes home. Sits around and daydreams. Look, Six of Cups. I can't even honestly say for sure that that might be why she's detached. This wasn't the relationship that she was longing for anyway, so. What was I talking about with that hug? Maybe she's running from this other person, or like they're being a tool, and so she, Ten of Swords. So that's what I was saying. Somebody comes in with vengeance, and they might say something mean. And then she, Judgment, like, that's the death lilies. And she's like, I need to go, and the Knight of Wands. She gets all, I need to go be with her when the chosen one's not available. The Hangman. Suddenly I feel like I'm all, like if I were to have wings on, like my wings have been clipped. I think I want to talk about attitude. Because everybody in these pictures have resting bitch eyes. Right? Bunch of bitches. And they're going to tell people how it is or something like that. This also says embracing change. Okay. There might be, she may have become so detached from the situation that this person then becomes like fired up. Like, you know what? You can't just, I'm fucking in love with you. Pay attention to me. And she's all, why? And they're all, because that. Fucking talk about why. What's the matter with you? Like, I brought you so much weed. Why can't you open your eyes and realize what's going on here? She's like, oh. Did you bring wings? I mean, if you're trying to, let's be real. Okay. Do you love me? Or, I mean, because if you actually loved me, you know that if you're going to be bringing that kind of flour over here, you should also bring something to fucking eat, or I'm going to get hangry, and then you're going to have more problems. Blame me. It's called a reaction, or it's a fucking side effect or some shit. I don't know. Where the wings at? I don't know why she's being such a bitch to this guy. She's, the attitude, okay, that attitude is very like, it's not serve me, it's, you know, before they even ask, she's like, might I remind you about what I bring to the table is that I, in fact, bring the table. So, where the fucking wings at? It's like they're, I don't know what it is about this one. I don't know what they've already did. That's what I'm saying. When it was like King and Queen of Pentacles, me and you. She's like, yeah, Pentacles. I got some of those too. Right? I just feel like there needs to be, because it feels like I went off on a rabbit hole of someone who reacted too quickly, because this person is like, you know what, because it took everything to get up off of their stone place to come forward with this, and then when they did it all on a motorcycle with a leather jacket, like, check me out, I'm a Hell's Angel bird, whatever they call those people, who are actually some of the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life, I'm just saying. Anyway, but you think they're coming up at you, and you're like, don't fucking come at me sideways. And they're like, well, I wasn't going to, but since you started, maybe I will. And then she's like, well, maybe I don't need this, and then leaves and, like, rushes into the arms of somebody else. And then she leaves there too. Like, this isn't good either. And dips. Like, what's that? Show plays a mean pinball. Okay. So I think what this is like some kind of gentle nudge to maybe not fucking freak out. We don't have to have the swords out all the time. Retract claws. You know, being silent is probably the best argument you could ever have. The key is being silent and standing still. I run away. I flee. I flee. Blah, drama, bye. And I'll just leave or shut it down or whatever. I'm out. Everybody go to bed. Okay? And I think this is saying, like, let him talk, because the reason that they're coming at you so aggressive is because they have a lot of shit to say, and it's good. See? Oh my God, the swans. Out of nowhere. You're this random soulmate. It's almost like, I don't even know if you believe that they were your soulmate. Because you guys always were... You're just like, I say what now? I mean, again, like I said, we have so many soulmates. I mean, a soulmate can be somebody that you hang out with for a week, right? They're just part of your soul tribe. And I keep opening this stupid fucking third person card. And that's kind of what that looks like. Soulmates in another. They pop up. Like, and start talking shit. The birds. What do they say? They give you insight. So much insight. And you, like, arise like the phoenix. Maybe, like, this is at, like, 3 o'clock. There might be, like, a child involved. Aquarius. And they want you to forgive them. Or the moment you realize it's over. Stalemate. And that's why she's staying there, like, in this, and this is exactly why I'm the lady of the fucking harvest. You sat there and tried to make me feel. I saw what you did there. Well played, ninja. Game over. I'm like, run away. Okay, what happens after that? Somebody might like try to escape their feelings by working. They're working really, really, really hard. They don't even want to think about it. But somebody's mad. I kind of want to be like, whatever this is that happens, okay, take it in. And then maybe, like, I don't want to say don't work, right? But I want to say maybe, like, take a bath and go to bed early. Like, just let the day end. Okay? Because it's like, if you stay awake, and I think that whatever this is going to hurt your feelings. Didn't we say that there was going to be shit on your face? All that water. It was going to be on your face. You're going to feel it. Because I'm going to also say this too shall pass, and just go to sleep and let the day go away. Okay? Okay, and then, right? Let's get some sage on it, right? It is drama. It just might be somebody in your life, right, who says things to you that makes you get it why you don't really hang out with them. You know what I mean? You're like, yeah, that's exactly why. Okay. So then, when we wake up the next day, see, sunshiny. Does feel like they got bloodshot eyes, like, nice try trying to get me to sleep, but whatever. It does feel like starting with fresh eyes. There's so many. You might have to stop yourself from talking shit to people. Like, have you ever been in a bad mood and then people are like, hi, and you're like, don't fucking say hi to me. Okay, don't. And they're like, wow. Sorry. I think you might be a little snappy, right? Because of a cut that was made. You're all fucked up over it. I feel like there is somebody, though, that knows how to make you feel good. A friend. You might actually get invited to, like, go somewhere in the morning. Some kind of little journey. And you're gonna really enjoy yourself. That's what I'm saying. I feel like whatever this is, I have to watch it back. And you realize something's over and you take it kind of hard. It feels like a ding to the side, but not like, I don't know. It just feels like a ding to the side, right? And then you have a friend that comes and they're like, you want to just like hang out or do whatever. And you're like, yeah, actually I do. And then everybody, you just feel better. Okay, can we get one card, please, for how we're going to be leaving? Yeah. Full of new energy, full of new hope, full of new ideas. I heard I finally found it. I want to take one of these too. pathway. I also want to say let it happen. Let it fall apart. Just let it fall apart because you are headed in the right direction. Like, don't resist things falling apart. And you might seven, seven, seven. It's like somebody steps in and saves the day. I don't know. It goes like this. I think I'm out of juice, right? But it does. It feels like it goes like that. Okay. And then so by the time we come back tomorrow, you're like, I don't fucking know where my head is at. Same, right? Okay, my friends, that's all I have for the day. Don't forget to join us on the Nest. We chit-chat all day long. Still accepting submissions for the Raven deck we're going to do together. Instagram is dharmajane.8, and check out the channel for the By Signs dailies, which are going to be up in just a minute. And I think I am doing Aries next for the full video, okay? So thanks for stopping by. Until next time, have a good one.